forgive me. I would apologize, but I really cannot apologize if I'm not bubbly and smiley and giggly. But I want to acknowledge my Savior, Jesus Christ, because it's because of Jesus Christ that I'm alive. And I too, Reverend Leah K. Lewis, represent not only religion, but law, because I've had to represent myself legally through this process. Breathe on me, breathe on me, Holy Spirit, won't you breathe on me? I would talk about the past in my 5 minutes. The past is still relevant, but I want to talk about the present because I'm still victimized by the Cleveland Police, Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department, United States Department of Justice, as well as other law enforcement officers and the courts. I still do not have a safe place to live. And I took a very great risk coming here today because my home where I live is broken into every day if I don't have someone monitoring. What I have here is documentation that's still relevant today. I did a police report because a Baptist preacher, who's the father of two of my children, sodomized and raped my children and did some things to me as well. Raped me, locked me in his Christian bookstore, did some other things to me. And I ended up with 4 children, 2 by 2 different Baptist preachers, both who have raped me, both who have disrespected me, and the police have gotten behind in this process, and so has the legal system, to justify it, condone it, and to try to make me disappear. I've also been silenced because a Muslim person stated that it's the will of Allah that we be poor and broken down, and therefore the media and other people decided to silence me. Well, the Cleveland police have not only altered my police reports, but I have, as you see, this stack of police reports. Some of them are police reports in here. And then I also have a list of police reports that have never been responded to. I stand here now because when my son's father kicked my body parts out of my body, the prosecutor refused to do anything for me. And I stand here because I'm blessed to be able to stand here. I don't even know why I'm standing here, because on October 10th, 2002, after I reported our being abused, and I fled from Cleveland, Ohio, which is my hometown, to Indianapolis, Indiana, to be safe, the police went into a school with social workers, stole my children, told them I gave them away, put them up for adoption and knew they were being taken, told lies about me, submitted it into court, made me homeless. Ultimately, I got shipped back here to Cleveland, Ohio. My parents had to come to Indianapolis, Indiana in 2006 to get me because they had locked me up in the Methodist Hospital against my will and my rights. I signed an interstate compact to get out of Indiana alive, to come back here to Cleveland, Ohio, my hometown. October of 2008, October 7th, I went to the Justice Center to see about a neighbor's child, was beat up, tortured, thrown in the county jail, given a suicide blanket and told to kill myself, where I have the documentation here in this pile of papers to show where they not only altered my birthday to make me disappear, but put on here a race unknown. October of 2012, when I was also a presidential candidate for this country, 1 week before the presidential election, I was forced to sign a document by law enforcement officers, Cuyahoga County, with the aid of Cleveland Police, where it was false allegations, where I was told that if I didn't sign it, I was going to be banned from all government buildings. October of 2013, I got beat up outside of my home by the Cleveland Police, where they said they heard I was mentally ill, so they were beating me up, dragging me all over the ground, 5 men. DC, I've been to City Hall, I've been to the county, and yes,